Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Lewis and I'm going to be talking to you about my married life. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be the first of many video blogs that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start off with this one, which I just want to share with you my philosophy of marriage. My husband and I, Mike, we have been married now for going on 25 years. We'll be married 25 years in June. We've had our ups and our downs, and I just wanted to share with you some things that may help you if you're a newlywed, if you've just gotten married, if you've been married and want to stay married. I'm just going to share some things with you to help you get the best fulfillment out of your marriage as you possibly can. I'm always interested when, people say to me after I tell them, because my husband and I are, we're young. He's going to be 49. I'm going to be 48. And yeah, we still consider ourselves young, okay? For all of you jokers out there looking like, hey, oh, no, we are still young. We got married at 22 and 23. And, a lot of people doubted how our love would sustain the test of time, but it has, thank God for that. And like I said, we're going to just share some things with you to help spice up your married life and have you maintain the endurance of married life and hopefully be as happy and blessed as we are. So my philosophy of marriage is this: I just believe that no one gets married to get divorced. Marriage is a work in progress. You have to work at being married. No one is you get married, at the first little spat, it's like, I'm done, I'm over with, y'all can keep this, I'm out, It's about give and take. It's about compromise. It's about, you allowing that man to be a man in that marriage. Knowing, where you are as a woman in that marriage. It's about submission. Submitting one to another. Sometimes I talk about submission to particularly, black women. And I ain't submitting to no man. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lose who I am and all that kind of stuff. And, it's not about that. I find that submitting and being submissive is one of the best gifts you can have as a woman. Does that mean that my husband walks all over me and does whatever he wants to do? No, because we are supposed to submit one to each other. It's give and take. It's compromise. And it's also knowing when to close your mouth. Ladies, we talk a lot. And there are times when you got to use wisdom and know when to hush, when to be quiet, and when to be vocal. And sometimes we can be too quiet. Sometimes we can be too vocal. We have to find that happy medium. We got to find that balance where you know that, okay, I'm going a little too far. I need to just chill. And, sometimes the best argument is quiet. It's when you just don't say anything and you just let, God do what he's going to do, in that relationship. And yes, I am very much a Christian woman. You believe in what you want to believe in. I'm doing what works for me. You got to find what works for you, okay? But for us, we do what we do, and we allow God to have the final authority in our lives. And that's basically it. I didn't get married to get divorced. We have to work at it. And there's not going to always be smooth sailings. There's not going to always be those fun times, those great times. There's going to be some dark times. There's going to be some times when you might feel like packing your bags and getting up out of there, okay? The only time that I would ever say that a woman should walk away from her marriage is if that man is being physical. Once somebody put hands on you, put hands on your children, I'm talking about abusive. I'm not talking about somebody getting a spanking. I believe in spankings, y'all. Yes, I do. My sons are 22 and 25, and they're wonderful. As a matter of fact, I just became a grandma last week, on the 23rd of March. I became a grandma in 2016. Hey, Zoe, how you Zoe? That's my baby. You know, I don't believe in women staying in an abusive relationship. That's just not smart. Okay, so if that man is putting his hands on you, you need to get up out of there. And women, that doesn't give you the right to be putting your hand on a man either. You know, I don't believe in that. You know, a lot of my students, I see these girls hitting these boys, I mean, with everything in them. And I'm like, look, let me tell you something. If he turns around and smack the hell out of you, then what you gonna say? You know, you're gonna be crying about it. So I don't believe in women putting their hands on men either. Okay, so keep your hands to yourself unless you just in that loving, feel good embrace. You understand what I'm saying? Then you put hands on each other. But when it's physically abusive, I'm all for you being up out of there. So again, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, but please be ready for me to share how my husband and I, how we met. And I'm just going to share some things that we've experienced. Hopefully this will help you. We're also going to share our travel experiences. So I have a couple of vlogs that we're going to share, and some of them will just be videos of our past travels, because traveling can definitely enrich your marriage. Okay, if you need to save your money to do so, save your money to do so. Have that little jar of change that you put aside, or open up an account for just traveling so that you can travel and experience all that life has for you. So we'll be sharing that. We're going to be sharing Mike's honey-do list, which is chronicling things that my husband does that he fixes around the house. We're going to have gardening with my mom. Yes, with the in-laws. My mother and my husband have a wonderful relationship, so we'll be sharing that. We're also going to be sharing our Fish Fry Fridays with you guys. We're also going to share, we got the traveling, we got the fish fry, we got the honey-do list, and there'll be some other tidbits. Hopefully my grandbaby will be with us on occasion, where you can see things that we do and how we interact with her. But basically, I'm hoping that this will be a great journey, and I just hope that you guys stick around. If there's anything that you would like for me or either my husband to talk about, please enter in comments, like, and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be introducing a lot of stuff for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope I wasn't talking you to death and it wasn't too long, but we will be back. So look for more of our videos coming in the upcoming weeks. I'll probably have another video out this week, so look for that. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet, but look for it, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay? Deuces.